Well, greetings, faithful followers. This is your old pal, Brother Jack Angry, bringing you another edition of Movie Night Live from Lost Mayhem.
It's the Angry Brothers on my bar, Shakarama. It's the Angry Brothers on my bar, Shakarama. Shakarama, Shakarama, Brother James just fucked your mama.
Well, greetings, faithful followers. This is Brother Jack Angry.
And I am Jacqueline Hyde. Thank you so much for having me back.
See, I didn't fuck it up this time.
No, hardly.
We're bringing you another great edition of the Angry Brothers Omaha Shakarama and Movie Night Live from the Monastery of Mayhem. In keeping with our ongoing theme here of indie filmmakers, we're bringing you a film stars a really great screen queen that we know out of Biloxi, Mississippi, called Dawn DuVurger, and the film is called Abberations. So we're just going to bring it in so we can see a little more. Alright, there we go. This film, to give you a little bit about the plot, basically Dawn DuVurger, who was on camera for a total of more than 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh!
Holy
status!
Holy shit, we can't believe that. More than 5 minutes, we timed it. I had my stopwatch out and everything.
It was 5 minutes and 46 seconds exactly.
But
way to go, Dawn!
Dawn was looking great. She had her little bondage and discipline, little leather strap shirt on, and very hot. And she was consulting with a Ouija board with a spirit named Henry. And the spirit through the Ouija board was telling her the story of like 4 different people's, 4 different stories that met horrific ends through their own misdeeds. The first the first story was about a girl who finds a wooden doll, ventriloquist dummy, in her storage unit, and she brings the dummy home, and then, well, of course, let's just analyze that for a moment.
Stupidly.
Yes,
we always do.
Let's just do a little round table on that, shall we?
Yes.
All right. Now,
Curiosity killed the cat.
well,
always.
if you were cleaning out your storage unit and you found a wooden doll ventriloquist dummy that looked vaguely familiar to you, and you had no idea how it got there, and you'd never seen it before, your storage unit was locked, and you verified it was locked, and the lock has not been disturbed or tampered with, wouldn't the first, as a reasonably functional human being, although you are from the South, so we will have to kind of, put you on a little bit of a curve, wouldn't you, as a functional, reasonably intelligent, and I put that in quotes, you could be a Trump supporter.
That's right.
In which case this would explain it all. Why would you bring this fucking thing home?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, and here you are, you're this gorgeous hot girl, you're prancing around in your little thong panties and your little baby doll nightie, and you've got this dummy sitting on a chair watching your bed, and you can see the dummy's eyes moving back and forth, and you just sit there and blow it all off?
I can play the devil's advocate because I do know him from the down below
Yes.
very well.
Yes, how is he doing anyway?
He's upset.
Yeah.
The world is on fucking fire right now.
Well, he
He's
put
upset.
Trump in office. I mean,
That's what I mean. So it is, straight from the devil. I know. Yeah, I'm just going to tell you that right now. It's true. Playing the devil's advocate, though, what if she's one of those, that likes to save the little wounded bird, and she's curious, and she sees this little ventriloquist doll, and I can fix you.
Oh, au contraire, mon
Could
frère,
that be another
nay,
perspective? No? Okay.
nay, I say. And
Okay.
that, she is sitting there, prancing around in her little thong and her baby doll, and then her little short shorts and her little hooker tops and all this.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, it's like, what is she trying to do? Give the dummy a hard on? Who knows? But
Bring
anyway,
me to life.
she realizes that this dummy looks like her ex-high school boyfriend, that she caught him basically in the back seat of their car with another girl at prom, and basically she pushed him in front of a truck, killing him. She immediately realized this. At that point, the dummy produces a very large butcher knife and proceeds to stab the shit out of her.
Oh, okay. Well, my idea, forget about it.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like-
we're going with yours.
I think that's I think the moral lesson behind that one is karma's a bitch. What is it? Karma's a bitch,
But
or
so am
life's
I.
a bitch,
Yeah.
and then life's a bitch, and then you die.
There, that works too.
There you
Yes,
go.
yeah.
And you are stabbed to death by a wooden dummy. But she was going to burn the dummy, and
That's
maybe
our
she
subline.
just pissed it off anyway. You know, because you'll see the scene in the movie when she's talking to the dummy, and she's all, oh, well, you're so sweet and innocent, but tomorrow you're firewood. You know, and that's when the dummy pulls the knife out and
Ooh.
proceeds to get all hacky-slashy on her. Stabby.
Hacky slashy though, I liked that.
Yes, hacky-slashy was the Teletubby they never talked about.
Oh, yes it was.
You know.
And he was green, did you know?
Yes.
Well, there was a green one, right? But
Yeah,
what
that
you,
was, well, Tinky Winky was
Like-
the pink one,
Okay.
you know, with the triangle, and
Yes.
yeah, we all knew it.
No, I thought the triangle one was the purple one, because that was the whole thing.
Yes,
Triangle.
yes,
purple.
that was
Okay.
Tinky Winky. He was the purple one. You had Poe, you had Lala, and why the fuck I know this, I have
I
no
was gonna
idea.
say I don't even know this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who cares? Useless information, but sometimes useful for
Hey,
some.
Brother Jack used to smoke a lot of questionable grass back in the day. You know, this is why you don't buy your grass over in Council Bluffs.
That's right.
Because you're going to get something that's going to make you see funny shit.
But you'll always remember the Teletubbies. That's
Yes.
the point. Right?
It's like, yes,
Yeah.
Teletubbies are burned into my brain.
Now I can sleep at night.
There, yes. It's like, I wish I could. You know, I see those little fuckers dancing around going, la la la.
Like hacky slashy.
You know, and it's like, I gotta get out my home lobotomy kit, you know, which is a knitting needle and a hammer, and, you know, give myself a couple of taps, and I'm good.
Oh, yeah, that's what
Hey,
I do
I
every
piss on
night.
myself and forget who I am for an hour. Works
Some people-
great.
Some people use melatonin. That's
There
what
you go.
do.
Hey, it's cheaper than psychotherapy, and it doesn't leave you feeling groggy the next day.
Now, do we know if insurance accepts it?
That I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway.
The next movie is a tale of two basically criminal types who go to a cemetery, exhume a corpse at the behest of a wealthy old man because he wants to perform this. The corpse is supposed to be his dead wife, and he wants to perform a ritual to bring her back to life. The criminals, you know, being criminals and probably from Iowa, totally fucked it up, got the wrong corpse. The old man proceeds to do his ritual, thinking it doesn't work, but here's the twist. The wife, who is still buried in her coffin, is revived, comes back to life, and promptly suffocates because she's been buried alive.
Oh, that's so tragic.
Yes, and then also the moral lesson of that is
As
you
I'm
really
laughing.
can't find good help these days.
No, especially if they're from Iowa.
Yes, it's like, and
That
this
was
is,
your first mistake.
this is what you get when you hire anybody from Iowa. Council-tucky! They don't call it Council-tucky for nothing.
That's right.
Oh, here's a joke for you, Jacqueline.
yes.
What does a girl from Council-tucky say after she has sex for the first time?
I have no idea because I'm not from there.
Okay, well, Dad, you want to get off me? You're crushing my smokes.
Got it.
I knew
I'll
that.
have to tell that the down below will totally
Yes,
dig that.
yes, they'll dig that. And if you know anybody from Council-tucky, be sure and tell them that. They'll love it.
And I actually do, so they'll probably love that. And I do know some very good souls from Iowa. Yes.
I know-
They might be dead, but that's okay.
I know a lot of people from Iowa
Yes.
too, but
And they get it.
yes,
We're
and
used
it's
to
like
flinging shit.
it's an unfired shot. You can't help the land of legalized gambling and pornography, you know. And soon they're going to have legal marijuana over there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess where Brother Jack's going to be spending all his time?
Now we're going to be pro Iowa.
It's
Fuck
like,
you, Nebraska.
fuck you, Omaha! I'm going where the weed is legal.
As long as it's up to standard.
Well, that's right.
It
It's
doesn't
like
make you
as long
memorize
as it ain't that
Teletubbies.
Iowa ditch. You know, that head stuff, you smoke it and it's like, oh God, I got a headache.
Within 30 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
Anyway.
Frank, I have a sick headache. You know who that's for.
That's the first time I've heard that.
But anyway, there's two other vignettes in this movie, but we're gonna let you take a look at the movie Aberrations, starring Dawn DuVurger, here on the Angry Brothers Omaha Shakarama. Anything you want to add?
No, I'm just ready to watch it.
Okay, well,
Sorry.
enjoy, and we'll catch you at the break.
Hadsborough. You look almost exactly like Donnie Hadsborough. Yeah, Donnie Hansborough. Yeah, we dated in high school. Right, he took me to senior prom, right? And he left me there? Yeah, I found him making out with that girl, Ellen Markham. Yeah. Right, no, he was killed. Yeah, he was drunk as a skunk. He ended up walking out in front of a Mack truck on Laney Road. No, yeah, it's too creepy to keep. I'm gonna leave it in the dumpster in the morning. Okay. Good night. I know you're just a wooden doll. And I know you have nothing to do with Donnie Too Many Hansborough. But you just look too much like him. There in your tux. So you get to spend one more night here, and then tomorrow you're firewood. You are creepy. But not a creep like Donnie. That's why I pushed him in front of that truck.
Hi, I'm Demona, and I want you to watch Angry Brothers, Boobs, Buns, and Bodiness on Amazon Prime.
Welcome back, friends. What did you think of Aberrations so far? What did you think of the one with the exterminator and the giant cockroach devouring the woman in her own home, in her own bed? I mean, doesn't that make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside?
For sure.
And then
just like Christmas.
Yes, it's just like Christmas. This cockroach should have been wearing a little Santa hat. The next one was the one about the sniper. That one, I admit, I did have to go to the bathroom while that one was on, so I kind of missed that one. So if anybody knows what that's about, please feel free to write us at the email address, which we'll flash at the end of the show. Now, the last one was basically here, Claire, played by Dawn DuVurger, who was on camera for more than 5 minutes. Wow! She basically is talking to Henry through the Ouija board, and Henry says, I want to ask you a question, and she goes, okay. Well, he asks her several questions, which she proceeds to answer, and then the Ouija board starts moving, the little planchette starts moving, and it says, look behind you. And here is this zombie, basically half skeletal, with its arms outstretched, going for her throat, and that's pretty much where they cut it, so we have to assume that Claire, aka Dawn DuVurger, had her head ripped off, or eaten, or came to some bad end. And the moral lesson is, don't play with Ouija boards, it will fuck you up.
Mm-hmm. And that's a direct quote. If you guys want to cross-stitch that somewhere, totally not trademarked.
Yes, if you want to do a needle,
it's all yours.
You want to do a needlepoint sampler on that? It's don't play with Ouija boards. It will fuck you up. That's right. You know, it's like, and I mean, Brother Jack. Yes, I mean, he's had his dabblings with the black arts. You know, fortune telling. I used to do a mean tarot card deck.
I had no idea. Yes,
back in the day,
yes, I did.
Which probably why I ended up where I did. You know, it's like, again, don't play with that shit, kids. Don't try that at home.
That's right.
You know, listen to us. We know what we're talking about. You know, the Ouija, and you know, the movie was done by Steve Sessions. He directed, produced it, shot the film, and I think he even did some of the music, which also says that they were too fucking cheap to hire anybody else to do this stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Of course, I mean...
Or he's a man of many talents. You just never know.
This is
the Jacqueline Hyde. See, I
This
have
is the
two
second film
perspectives.
for Steve I've seen, and let me
He's
just
not
say
efficient.
no,
Okay,
no.
understood.
He's too fucking cheap. I think that guy would squeeze a nickel till the buffalo shits.
Okay, can't argue.
Yes, it's like, but hey, frugal indie horror filmmakers, we love them because they produce movies like this,
Yes.
which we can't get enough of.
Right.
Schlock, bad movies, exploitation, tits and ass. We love it all.
Keep
We're all-
entertaining us. We like to be entertained, right,
you know,
guys?
let's
We do.
face it.
Yeah.
I mean, the only decent movie I've seen that's come out of Hollywood recently has been Justice League and Thor Ragnarok.
I saw Justice League.
Yes, Justice League rocked. Welcome back, Soups.
Hey.
Yeah, it's like, and Henry Cavill, God, that man is gorgeous.
Oh, he so is. Yeah, he.
Of course,
really
you know. I mean,
Although Tom Hardy as Bane, much better. Just saying.
well, I was, going to say Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I mean,
Well, she's. I mean, I thought we were talking men here. So,
Well,
but she's fantastic.
yeah,
as
she
well.
is. I mean,
She's just
she could
epitome of class.
basically throw me down and screw the shit out of me if she wanted
Yeah,
to.
tear your head off.
Yeah,
Just like
they-
what happened, like if you play with Ouija boards. She
That's
would
right.
be the one
It
that you
will
would
fuck
want to
you.
die to.
It will fuck you up.
And that would be welcomed.
Yes, it's like I go with a smile on my face.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyway.
But anyway, so we're going to get back to the movie. Fuck, I just forgot the title.
Aberrations.
Aberrations.
I got
Oh, there
you.
it is, right?
I got
Friend.
you.
Sorry,
Brother
it's like
Jack, I got you.
you know, it's like sorry, you know.
Justice League, Gal Gadot, and Jacqueline
Yes,
Hyde. It's just too much for him.
Little,
It's just too much.
big
practice.
head, little head, empty, full. You know the difference. All right.
You want me to ask you questions? Like what? Ones I was meaning to ask. Oh, what I was meaning to ask you. Well, I want to know where you are.
Well, greetings, faithful followers. What did you think of Aberrations? Wasn't that movie great? Dawn DuVurger did such a great job. Truly one of the great scream queens. We've known her for years. She's a real doll. And we might, make a lot of, take some shots at her, but it's all in good fun. And it's done with nothing but love.
That's right. What are
We
friends
love you,
for?
Dawn.
Yes, we do.
And besides, we kind of got to say that, otherwise she's going to come up here and kick us all in the dick.
Sideways, yeah.
I'm going to get kicked in the dick, and you're going to get. You
Kicked
might
in
get
whatever I
a stern
have.
talking to, but
yes, with a wig.
my balhoogies are toast.
Bottom head. You gotta watch out.
Yeah, it's like, and then why is it the first thing women do is they go for the dick, they go for the balls, You know, it's like they make dick threats, and when you get into a fight with a woman, the first thing they do is they go for the junk.
Well, it's the easiest target.
Yeah, it's like...
Unless you've been trained, right?
Yeah, I'm just getting an armored codpiece made, you know? It's like...
That's funny.
Strong like bull.
Oh my god, what are you doing to warrant that?
It's
I
like...
think you're pretty nice.
I am nice.
Yes.
Too bad my psycho member of my family doesn't think so.
Yeah, but family, like you said, they put the fun in dysfunctional.
Yeah.
So
No, they put the fun in funeral.
Oh, okay, so there's double. Yeah, anyway,
Yes.
fuck them.
Yeah.
Right? We all have a family.
I love
member
my
that's like
family to death, but
I do too.
like Jimmy said about Brother Billy, insanity is a relative term, and why my relatives?
that. I haven't
you know?
heard that one yet.
Jimmy Carter, that just goes to show you how old Brother Jack is. That goes way the fuck back.
You are at a higher level than the rest of us, I think.
Yes,
the way
the
that
phrase
he actually means
older
it.
than rocks and dirt comes to my mind. You know, my
Still young at heart. Still young
my
at heart.
social security number is 4.
I was gonna say it's one digit, isn't it?
Yes. Well, my first driver's license was written on papyrus in hieroglyphics. You know.
Just like the Ten Commandments, but what were they? Gold?
They were in stone.
Gold, stone.
They were in
that's
stone
right. They should have
tablets.
been gold. Damn it.
Yes,
Yeah.
well,
anyway,
no, that was
stone.
that whole idolatry thing.
Yeah,
The Jews took
right.
a very dim view of that kind of stuff.
That's right.
Although it is good shtick, you got to admit.
Yes.
The golden calf rocked.
Yeah, you would know.
Yeah, I was
And the
there.
burning bush thing. What the hell?
Yeah, well,
so much double
that's
entendre
thank
there.
God for antibiotics. You know, I could recommend a good cream for that.
Did you hear he said antibiotics? I did. I totally
I
heard
know,
that.
it's like, you're not the first person who's told me about that. Antibiotics. Sorry, I'm from back east. That's how we say that shit.
Better east than south.
Yes.
You learned this. Or
Well, actually,
Kentucky.
I'm from Maryland, so I was this far over the Mason-Dixon line. I could have went either way during the Civil War. We were sitting on the fence, you know. It's like, this slavery thing. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do my own shit. I kind of like having the darkies do it for me. But, you know, it's like, but then again, it could be fundamentally wrong, and maybe we need to do something about it. But no, I don't want to mow my own lawn.
Wait, so you were on the fence about how you feel about things? That's my entire life. That's who I am. That's Jacqueline Hyde, right?
Well-
I'm attracted to the light, but completely surrounded by darkness, and attracted to that too.
Yes, and that's what people have
Indeed.
said about me. They say there's a touch of the dark in me, but, you know, it's like,
Same wavelength. It was meant to be.
yeah, but I had a whip in my hand at the time.
Maybe I did too in a different life. It depends. Anyway,
Yes, you do strike me as a bit of a dome. I mean,
do I? Well, thank you kindly. I appreciate it.
actually, there's quite a few clubs in Omaha. I'd be happy to introduce
No,
you
I bet
around.
you would.
Brother Jack knows people.
Yes, he does. Indeed.
Yes, and
More about that off camera.
Yes, there'll be more discussions to come about that. Well, I'll keep you posted.
Okay.
All right. Well, next week we're going to be bringing another film from Michael Norman Gale Butt, The Man with the Golden Hand.
And the butt for the last name.
Yes,
I would really like to meet you someday because I'm hoping that you get that that's all in fun.
Yes, he knows.
I mean,
We've been.
He's probably been doing that since he was
Well,
like 3.
me-
Like, we're not original. you
Me and
know?
Brother James were kind of ripping on him last week when we filmed, and he gets it.
He does,
You know,
okay.
he understands. It's like, even he said, you know, it's like he even complimented us on our Beavis and Butthead. You know,
yeah.
it's like, hey, Beavis, he said butt. Shut up. Shut up, Butthead.
Fire! Fire!
We're in the wrong damn bar. You know, and
I love it.
yes.
Why not?
So much fun here.
Indeed. We're glad you guys are with us. Like, don't you just feel like you're hanging out with your
Yes,
friends?
it's like, well,
on a
we're
Saturday
the
night.
yes, we're the crazy friends that you know you invite over on Saturday night because you know we're good entertainment value,
Yeah.
and we're not going to clean all the shit out of your refrigerator.
No, or
And
if
we-
you want to shock your family,
Yeah.
bring us,
Yes,
right?
it's
We'll
like,
do it.
Yes, so everything comes out of this mouth shocks the hell out of most people. And by the way, suck it, sanguinary, you hack, redheaded loser.
You must be
Asshole.
from Kentucky.
What's that?
I said you must be from Kentucky.
No, actually, he does. He shoots his show over in Council, Kentucky.
Oh, boo.
At the former Mall of the Bluffs. you know.
Oh. Here,
Yeah.
I need a hand sanitation.
Yeah, it's
Hurry.
like,
anyway, sorry.
Yeah, it's like I
Lacey,
need to
'cause I
go
love
dip
you,
my.
darling, but
I
yeah.
need to go dip myself in a vat of it myself. So next week, the Man with the Golden Hand here on the Angry Brothers Omaha Shakarama. So from myself, Brother Jack and Jacqueline Hyde, and remember, if you want to see Jacqueline in future episodes, We will be putting a poll up on our Angry Brothers Facebook group, and be sure and vote and send us emails. Call me, let me know. We'll run that number at the end of the show. Then remember, friends don't let friends wear a lab coat.
No. And I would be happy to join you guys as much as possible.
Oh, well,
I'm digging it.
like I said, you made the cut. You're part of the family.
Cool.
Welcome
High
aboard.
five once again. All right,
Yes.
cool.
You know,
Thank you guys.
good night. Unpleasant dreams.
Always.
It's the Angry Brothers Omaha Shakarama. It's the Angry Brothers Omaha Shakarama. Shakarama, Shakarama, brother James just fucked your mama. Inferno's up, I wanna be a sex slave.